This means that Arsenal have a lot more funds to focus on other positions, such as, I don't know, maybe getting that number 9, maybe getting another left-footed centre-half, and it's just the smartest move. Arsenal fans, we have been dealt a massive blow with Bukayo Saka being injured with a hamstring injury, ruling him out until at least March. And we all know Arsenal are trying to get the title, we're trying to compete in the Champions League and maybe even win the Carabao or the FA Cup. But as we all know, the January transfer window is open, and that is an opportunity for Arsenal to find Saka's perfect replacement. Today we'll be exploring 3 players who can do just that, from promising talents to people who are already established within their teams as main goal getters and assist makers. We're going to be exploring that, so let's go and let's get started. First on the list, I feel like it's rude if I do not say Mohamed Kudus. Now, Mohamed Kudus is a player in West Ham who is absolutely amazing. Like, honestly, he's one of the best, if not the best player for West Ham right now, and we've all seen the difference. When he's not playing, they don't really look like they're going to make much, but when he does play, he lights it up. Now, me personally, I'd say Kudus is the most like-for-like swap for Saka, as not only are they both left-footed, but they're both, you know, strong runners. They can carry the ball from the right into the centre of the midfield, and they just make stuff happen for their teams. I feel like Kudus' main, I guess, qualities and strengths would be not only his ability to ride tackles like Saka, but then also his explosive dribbling style. The fact that he can just pick it up and just explode and just run at defenders, go in, out, and make them think, which way is he going? Is he going to play a pass? Is he going to shoot? What do I need to do? Imagine this, Arsenal fans. Mohamed Kudus on the right wing when Saka's not playing, linking up with Odegaard, with Timber, with Ben White when he comes back. You know, those little intricate passes, cutting in on his left and whipping it in either for Havertz or into the top bins. Honestly, Mohamed Kudus has it all. And apart from him playing right wing, he can even play in the midfield alongside Martin Odegaard, which means that there's another creative outlet in the midfield. And I know a lot of Arsenal fans have been crying out for that midfielder who's going to be, I guess, taking that creative burden away from solely Martin Odegaard, making things happen, someone who can drive in the middle. I think Kudus' versatility allows us to do just that.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
However, because it is West Ham, he is going to come for quite a bit of a price tag. For me, especially it being mid-season, I think West Ham will probably sell for around 60 to 80 million, and that is a lot for any team to part away with in January, of course, mid-season. So it is a big risk, but he's definitely one of the best replacements for Saka whilst he's injured. Now, on to my second player, Alexbay from Villarreal. Now, a lot of you guys might be saying, who? Alexbay is a great creative midfielder. Again, he's quite young. He's only 23 years of age, but he's already started to make waves at Villarreal. Now, last season, he finished the La Liga campaign with 14 assists, and he's already got 9 goals and assists in just about 16 games. This is a player that can play both on the right and on the left, and if needed, behind the striker in that sort of 10, that creator in chief role. Now, for me personally, like, when I've seen Alexbay play, I'm just like, this is someone who, yes, he's both-footed, but he's got that knack for that final pass. In a similar way, when Martin Odegaard is on the ball in that final third, people on the edge of their seat, they're thinking, what is this guy going to do? Is he going to pass it out wide? Is he going to thread the pool? Like, this is the same thing that Alexbay does. Now, I'm not saying that he's just as good as Martin Odegaard, because certain people just take it to another level. But Alexbay is definitely someone who will come into this Arsenal team and just, again, add more to the playmaking ability of this team, take the burden off of Martin Odegaard, so that when teams do defend against Arsenal, it's not just, okay, you know, mark Odegaard, mark Saka, or mark whoever's out there instead of Saka, and that's it, done. Adding Alexbay to this great Arsenal machine will just mean that there's different ways that we can attack, different playmakers, and ultimately it means more questions for the oppositions to answer. I think the player who I'd compare him most to in this Arsenal team is probably Trossard, because like I said, he can play on either wing, he's very good with both of his feet, and again, that small diminutive nature where he can just, you know, his agility, his balance just allows him to dribble and just get past players with ease. So I think there's a lot of similarities between him and Trossard, but the only difference is that Trossard, I think, has about 6, maybe even 7 years on him. And also, whereas Trossard is more prone to shoot, I feel like Alexbay is more prone to make things happen for other people. Now, you're probably saying, Mids, this is such a great player, why would Villarreal let him go? Well, for me, I feel like teams in Spain and Italy are always looking to do a deal, and again, it's not someone who's their absolute main hitter. It's not like I'm saying that we should go for, I don't know, Sorloth or maybe even Dan Juma. I feel like Alexbay is at the period of time where if Arsenal were to lodge, I guess, a bid of around 35, maybe 40 million, Villarreal would probably accept or be very, very tempted to do so. Again, this presents itself as a very smart opportunity for Arsenal to invest their money wisely, because he's a player who already fits into the profile of, you know, under 24 players that we are getting, because he is 23 years old. He's already making an impact in his team. He can play a lot of different positions, and we all know with Mikel Arteta, he loves versatility. And with the new format of the Champions League, this demands a bigger squad from the likes of Arsenal, City, Real Madrid, teams who really want to push on to the latter stages of the tournament and win it. So, for me, Alexbay would definitely be my choice. Last on our list is number 3, Ethan Nwaneri. Now, this is already a name that us Arsenal fans are very excited about. Ethan Nwaneri has completely burst onto the scene out of Hayland, I guess in a similar way that Saka did as well, and just filled people with so much enjoyment and excitement, not only for what he's doing now on the pitch, but what's to come in the next 2, 3, maybe even 5 years. Like I said, Hayland have done it again. Now, promoting Nwaneri to the first team was obviously a no-brainer for Mikel Arteta this season, and I feel like both him and Lewis Skelly have made great impacts and great waves on this first team already, because not only do the senior team trust them, but they're actually getting minutes to now, I guess, you know, pay back that trust that Arteta has put in those two youngsters, and they're performing well. At just 17 years old, Ethan Nwaneri is really looking like one of the best talents in world football for his age. Now, he already started the first game of 2025 against Brentford when Arsenal won 3-1, and he looked amazing. Granted, he didn't get on the score sheet or even on the assist sheet, but he did create the waves before the goals, and I don't know, for me personally, I just love seeing a young player come in that's hungry, he's got a lot of talent, and he's not afraid to beat his man. Now, the reason why I say he'd be the perfect Saka replacement is because not only does he, you know, cost nothing because he came from the academy, but he's already playing in the team. He already knows the system that Arteta likes. He already knows the first team players in terms of the link-ups, the sort of chemistries that he's already starting to develop. We can just go hard on this, and I guess if Nwaneri keeps starting and keeps playing well, this means that Arsenal have a lot more funds to focus on other positions, such as, I don't know, maybe getting that number 9, maybe getting another left-footed centre-half, and it's just the smartest move probably. Plus, any other signing that we do get probably on the right wing would probably either hamper not only the minutes that he will be getting, but also Raheem Sterling when he comes back from injury, and also Bukayo Saka is going to come out from an injury eventually. So it's another thing where even Nwaneri, it's not like he's going to be thinking, well, what am I doing on the bench? He brought me in here. No, he's still getting his way into the first team. He's still making a name for himself, and I feel like he'd be more than happy to do so. So there you have it, 3 exciting players for Arsenal to consider as the perfect replacement for Bukayo Saka in January. We have Alexbay, we have Mohamed Kudus, and of course, academy homegrown talent Ethan Nwaneri. Each of these players offer something completely different. Alexbay is creative prowess, just allows Arsenal to cut open teams in a different way. Mohamed Kudus, his explosive dribbling style just allows Arsenal to penetrate from either the right, from the middle, from the left. It means that there's a lot more danger in this Arsenal team. And of course, Ethan Nwaneri's homegrown potential. The sky is the limit for Ethan Nwaneri, and why not allow him to prove himself and prove his worth in the team whilst Bukayo Saka is injured. But I want to hear from you guys. Who do you think that Arsenal should get? Because personally, I've laid out 3 very, very good options, but I could easily be missing someone else. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read all of them, and I'm interested, super interested in all you Arsenal fans. And also, if you're not an Arsenal fan and you're just enjoying the video, let me know. Do you think I've gotten it right with these 3 players, or is there someone else that I've completely overlooked? Make sure you give this video a like. We are really trying to smash that like button. I hope we can get about 10 likes on this video. I'd really appreciate if you guys could do that for me. Make sure you subscribe to join MB United, and as always, turn on the notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. But Arsenal fans, until next time, I'll see you when I see you. And who knows, did Mikel Arteta listen to me, or did he go another different way? We'll find out. Peace.